So we'll go back to some more Persona 5 Royal. Last time, made our way to the high limit floor, and took care of both the Dark Maze Arena and the Battle Arena, landing ourselves 100,000 coins.
Got it.
This time, we're gonna finish things off in this palace. Yeah, we're done. We just gotta go through some text, and we're pretty much set here. There is a couple of things I do want to do, but let's go take care of this for right now.
Authenticating member's card. The required number of coins to activate the Bridge of Judgment is 100,000 coins.
We got that. Now let us through.
It seems you worked hard to gather that many coins. I never expected you would make it this far. I commend you on your vigorous efforts. However, you will never proceed to the manager's floor ahead. From this moment forward, the number of coins for the bridge will increase to 1 million coins.
What? What? That's not fair! You can't give us an impossible task like that!
Oh, you finally understand? That is the point. Your task will forever be impossible. Hence, I will emerge victorious.
We had only just barely gotten 100,000 coins.
She said she would let us through if we had 1 million coins, yes? In that case, there won't be a problem.
You know how to win that many?
Not exactly. I already have the requisite coins right here.
What? How could that be?
Do you remember what we were told at the very beginning? Essentially, we could borrow as many coins from the casino as we already held on our card.
Well, yes, but...
For example, had we borrowed the max when we had 10,000 coins, we would have ended up with 20,000. And had we then bet on Joker at the Coliseum as a guest, our total would have grown to 460,000.
Yes, but you're speaking purely in hypotheticals. That's not what actually happened.
Correct. On Joker's card. However, that is not the only card in our possession.
You have another card?
That's the Taro Tanaka card I told you to get rid of.
Exactly. Instead of disposing of it, I secretly used it to gather coins and outsmart this system.
460,000 coins! That means we would have over 500,000 if we add all of our coins together.
So what? That's still clearly not close to the required total.
Actually, once my count reached 460,000, I borrowed the maximum amount a second time. After paying back the original 10,000, I was left with 910,000. Adding Joker's total to that brings us to 1,010,000 coins. We can surely cross the bridge now.
Wait, if we borrow all them coins...
Is there a problem? The manager's room lies ahead. We won't need to worry about coins after this. Or did you honestly intend on paying back such a large sum?
Impossible. This can't be!
Crow, it's actually a little frightening how sharp you are.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm glad I was able to contribute to our Phantom Thieves' efforts. Now, we should hurry and let the bridge down before she decides to change the rules once again.
Yeah, that's probably smart to say in front of her. 1 million coins. Let us activate the bridge. Don't worry, we have enough coins to go and buy the other stuff later. Never checked out the items at the first or the second clerk, but we'll do so in a second here. But there's our bridge. Hell yeah, we're almost there. We had better be ready for whatever lies ahead. The fated bridge. And nothing up here. Double door time. And there it is.
It looks like this is her base of operations. Perhaps her treasure will appear on that pedestal. A lot has happened, but we managed to get up here. Miss Manager's days are numbered.
How uncouth of you to simply barge in here. Elegance is necessary for victory as well, you know. I entertained you with all of my games, but it appears you are still far from satisfied.
Our infiltration route is secure. We need to head back out and send the calling card.
And once the calling card is sent, Sai-san's treasure will appear, correct?
Yeah. Once the target is cognizant of the danger, that cloudy thing will take shape.
I wonder, what will the treasure look like?
That depends on the person. For Kamoshida, it was a medal. Madarame's was a painting, and Kanashiro's was fake money.
Father's was a plastic model.
In other words, the treasure is what marked the beginning of the palace ruler's aspirations.
Could also be what caused their desires to swell.
Thinking about it won't get us anywhere, though. Let's head back and prepare the calling card.
Yeah. Curious about the treasure? Speaking of that, it actually looks like there's a shape formed in the haziness. If I had to guess, I'd say Sis's treasure is a police notebook. Right. Your father was... She probably thinks Dad died because the police were using him. That's why she believes justice is meaningless, and that there's no point in living a subservient life. Dad's death is even the reason she aspired to become a prosecutor, and grew so obsessed with winning. She really loved him. Sai-san's hearts must be exhausted from living in such a fiercely competitive world. Honest beliefs alone are not enough to get you through. Even I understand that pain. But that is exactly why we need to change her heart. Yes, that it is. And now we've ascertained the location of the treasure for that goal. Would you like to return to the entrance? Now. We got some things to do here first. This palace is different in terms of that. First of all, we are going to go around and buy all of the stuff we can from the clerks from the high limit floor and, well, the members floor. First of all, this guy's got some good stuff. Victory Beam. A new sword for Akechi. Yeah, buy that. Adol Bangle gives you Palinpa. Pretty nice. And Despair Charm. That is why I said to save all your coins, because, well, if you wasted them all, you kind of get soft locked out of stuff for a bit, so, well, you would have to go and redo some of the coin stuff. But anyway, meet you guys on the high limit. I meant to say the members, not the high limit floor, but whatever. It's fine. Soma, we've seen these. B-Chain, we've seen these. And yeah, now these coins are kind of just pointless to us from here on out. But, we're not exactly done yet. Meet me at the entrance. We are actually going to work on some confidants with you. We have never done these, and well, this is the prime opportunity to do so. We can also get every persona we need to go and finish the Strength Arcana, so let's go do that. First of all, let me get rid... Actually, what level are you guys at anyway? Because I think I accidentally leveled you up before... Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, clear out some personas here. We don't need you. We don't need you. You. I guess I'll just keep you guys. It's not really that bad. Okay, so the first thing... also, I am using a guide in the background, so... If you hear taps in the background, then we'll be fine. Alright, okay. First of all, we need a Jack Frost, specifically with, Mabufu.
Now.
Oh. Never mind, I already did that. I had a feeling I did that, but you're at rank 1. Whatever. Never mind. You probably already have that. So, Amino Uzume with Frey. If you have the DLC, you could just take the Amino Uzume you already have and just give it Frey with the skill card. I just want to check. Okay, yeah, you do not have it. So, we can get Suzaku. I don't think we ever made a Suzaku. Trying to think. How do we make a Suzaku? Give me a sec. Okay. To make a Suzaku, we need a Kushimitama and an Agathion. We should have Kushi because he is Counselor. And, yeah, this is gonna be a day of just making a bunch of personas.
This is your power.
So, an Agathion. Personally, I am gonna just use the Frey skill card. You also can get one if you hung out with the, twins. I think alternative... Or actually, no, we're making a Suzaku. Right, we're not making Aminu Uzume right now. Agathion, you are level 4 here. Keep in mind, there are fusion calculators out there. However, make sure if you have the DLCs that you go into the settings of that fusion calculator and activate them, because the fusion tables are completely different if you have the DLCs. Along with that, if you're following along on the base version, the royal version will be different, so be careful of that. Anyway, let us make Suzaku. Suzaku gets Frey automatically, so I'm not really gonna go for anything special here. It doesn't really matter. You're so low level that it's not gonna matter. So there's our Suzaku. Personally, what I recommend is just have like a main guide and then a fusion calculator on the side, because there's no way you would know how to do all this just solo. Speedmaster, I don't really care. We're not going to use you ever. Matarunda, not going to use you. And now, because now we have Suzaku, we need to go and get a Barith. And I'm trying to be as slow and methodical as possible, because if you're following along, this is a pain in the ass to do, especially if you don't have the personas, because then you have to go and craft the other personas to make the persona you need. Anyway, Suzaku and Barith makes an Aminu Uzume, and make sure you transfer over Frey. I'm going to transfer both of those just in case. There we go.
Girls, let us begin.
Skip that. And that gives us an Aminu Uzume with Frey. As I said, if you have the DLC, or if you just made a skill card with Frey, you could just put it onto an Aminu Uzume alternatively. This is gonna take a sec, cause, okay, never mind. Cool. Twins, I have my required persona for you. Give me some bonuses. And there's our Aminu Uzume. It is commendable that you have chosen to work so diligently towards your rehabilitation. I guess at least you've got the will to work. Of course. Don't give me that smug attitude. This is your duty, inmate. That said, you have completed the task surprisingly easily.
Yeah.
You might actually be worth our time after all. Justine, tell him his next task. It's on that list, correct? Indeed. Now then, I will assign your next task. Be aware that the tasks on this list will increase in difficulty as we go. Are you prepared? Of course. How admirable. Yep, their whole thing is just based on the tasks at hand, so you don't need to worry about your responses, thankfully. Once again, we would like to bestow a new privilege upon you. However, it is exceedingly powerful. We ask that you fulfill another task before receiving it. Life isn't gonna just hand you success.
Farewell.
Now, I will assign you your next task. Okay.
Now.
Try to harbor a Floros with Tarukaja within you. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it.
Hey.
Floros with Tarukaja. Yeah. Now, I think we have Eligor. I believe we have Eligor. Actually, we can check. We want to fusion advanced, and we want to go into here. This is how you do it. Yeah, okay, good. You have Tarukaja immediately. If you have Eligor, Barith, and Orobus, you should be good here. So let's do it. Alright, do it. Pay him money. Then let's do... I guess it doesn't really matter, so... As long as you transfer Tarukaja, you're fine. And we'll do Maragi.
I see.
And this can become very expensive very quickly. So, yeah, just be careful with this. We have plenty of money, we're fine, but yeah, it can get expensive pretty damn fast. So there you go, Floros. And yeah, this thing is weird. It looks like a... To me, it looks like a Power Ranger villain. Like, I can imagine, what's her name? Oh god, what's her name? Oh, I can't remember her name. I keep thinking of Ivan Ooze. Rita Repulsa. I can imagine her screaming, "Make my monster grow," and making that thing grow.
What?
I'm a dork. What do you expect from me? Anyway. Floros time.
Now. Oh.
There's our Floros.
See?
You're better than I thought, inmate. I was thinking you'd just give up straight away.
Yes.
It is to be expected of the human our master saw potential in. You're dedicated, I'll give you that. Just keep it up, alright? I understand. That is a fine attitude to have. Talk's cheap, though. You're gonna have to put your money where your mouth is. I've gotta say, Justine, it's just an accomplishment that he hasn't thrown in the towel yet. How so? That task list you wrote, it's not only keeping him on his toes, but it's helping him improve, too. I am not the one who wrote it. I have always assumed it was you.
Excuse
What?
me?
I don't know anything about that thing. I suppose now that I consider it, that list is far too precise for you to have written it. Quiet! You didn't need to say that. But wait, who wrote it then? It wasn't our master, was it? No, I have not heard him mention anything of the sort. How long have we had this list? Is something wrong? Shut up! Don't read too much into this. Just keep quiet and focus on finishing your tasks, inmate. Caroline, should we consult with our master about this? All our master told us to do is oversee the rehabilitation. It's our duty to follow orders. We shouldn't waste his time on something this pointless. Indeed, it does not matter who conceived the list.
Hey,
Now
inmate.
quit prying, inmate. Got that?
Yes.
Of course. We will continue to offer benefits to you if you can further fulfill our tasks. All that we ask is that you work hard in the duty you are assigned. We shall do the same. This is gonna be a long episode. Rank 3 gives you Lockdown. Allows you to leave a persona to learn and attribute resistance.
Alright.
Yeah, kind of interesting thing. As promised, I have granted you an ability that will prove greatly beneficial. You may now place a persona into Lockdown and train it to learn new skills. While you're lazily wasting away, your persona is going to grow on its own. Talk about hospitality. Anyway, time for your next task. According to the list, it's what is it, Justine?
Now.
The next task is
Farewell.
a phoenix with counter. I think we have this already.
Now.
I know we have a phoenix. Also, I want to show what that lockdown thing is. I'm not going to demonstrate it because it's kind of pointless. Train personas.
Your turn, Caroline.
You can toss one of your personas in the cell and you'll give some special attention to help it grow. You can only lock up one persona at a time. And yeah, you can use those incenses we got. Also, so the incenses will raise a stat depending on whatever it is, if it's magic, endurance, etc. Bad thing here though, if you leave a persona in here for too long, they'll just disappear. So that's a feature, not a bug. So if you leave one in here, just make sure you check up on it. I'm not going to use it. It's kind of pointless. It takes a long time. It takes like a couple days for it to happen. So anyway, we can do... I'm going to check if that Phoenix has counter. I think it does. If not, it's not a bad thing. I think I passed it. Here it is.
Persona?
Yeah, no. Okay. If you do not have one with counter, we need to find Yaxini, which has counter. And we need to get a Genbu. Where is it? Where is it? You're definitely way up here. There we go. Genbu. Fusing these two will create a Phoenix. Make sure you transfer counter, and you'll be set to go. There we go. Counter, and then Bufu, Mabufu, sure.
My.
Phoenix, once again. You were an MVP when it came to Kasumi. I miss hanging out with her. Diorama, Ricard. Yeah. I'll have to empty out some of these personas. Alright, actually, one thing I'm gonna do. Register all of these. Make sure you register these personas, because if you're going into New Game Plus, you'll have these personas with you. Well, in the registry, so you could just literally get rank 10 on these two right at the beginning. So, anyway, let's talk to you again. We now have the thing. We did the thing! The inmate has grown considerably since we first met him. True. I guess we've got to at least admit that much. Your personas are starting to get pretty damn strong, too. This fostering personas, truly rehabilitation? What are you saying that for? It is merely a thought I had. Will the inmate truly be rehabilitated if we help cultivate power within him? Keep it together, Justine. This is the job our master ordered us to do. Or are you going to try and disobey your orders? That is not what I meant. Don't worry yourself too much over don't worry yourself too much over one measly prisoner. All we gotta do is get the most out of his wild card thing and make him work hard on at his tasks. The wild card. What is it now?
What is the meaning?
The more I consider this list, the stranger it seems. Its author must have known that the one carrying out these tasks was possessed the power of the wild card.
Excuse me?
You've got to be kidding me. How would somebody predict that? I mean, even our master didn't know the inmate had the wild card thing before we met him. Are you confused? Shut up! No one asked you. Either way, this will all get resolved if you just hurry up and finish your rehabilitation already. Justine, give him his next task so he'll quit talking back. Very well. Yeah. This is gonna be a long day. Probably the rest of this episode is just gonna be dedicated to this Arcana, seriously.
Now.
Previously mentioned, here's the second task you must complete before receiving your reward. What do we need?
Farewell.
Setanta with Rakukaja. Okay. So... Here, oh, I need to delete those personas real quick. No, I'm staying here. Let me go clear out some room to get you guys out of here. Yeah, so this is where it's gonna start getting a little more complicated. So I believe Bareth has, where is he? Bareth. Yeah, you have a Rakukaja already. So let's get you. And then we need a Huapo. Or Huapo. Where are you? Did I skip you? Okay, I definitely skipped you. Hey, where the hell are you? I thought you were like... Yeah, you gotta be up here. Did I use you a lot? Is that what it is? Or did I never... No, I know I got one. What the hell is it? Silky Obarion. Oh, there. Derp. It's level 9. I thought it was higher than that. So, yeah. If you... here we go. Let me see. Yeah, fuse him with Wapo. That'll give a Suzaku. Which, I'll just give it Rakukaja. After that, we need to grab a Phoenix, which is all the way down here. Alternatively, and this is probably easier if you did it this way, you could also just fuse a Lamia with an Apsaris. That's right. And you'll get it because Lamia has Rakukaja as well. So, Sentanta, never made you. Alright, do this, and then we'll do Rakukaja. Derp. Doesn't really matter. As long as we got Rakukaja, we're good. And I'm not going to use the Sentanta, so we're fine. Misantanta. We're about to be halfway through this, though, thankfully. Charge, rebellion. Not gonna use it. Not gonna use it. I guess I'll just get rid of that. There we go. Santanta is made.
What?
There we go.
Do you need something?
Check status.
No, it would seem. See,
And now we have
you
it.
can do it.
You know, I never thought you'd keep at this, even though it's not mandatory. Heh, you're a pretty interesting inmate. I must say, as Caroline noted before, this list is quite well thought out. The tasks are designed to push you toward achieving your goals while also measuring your true strength. I guess so.
Hey, inmate.
What are your thoughts on these tasks? They're perfect. Oh, you've got guts, inmate. Oh well, we should give him the next one. Let's see here. Huh? What the? Feels like I've seen the writing on this list before. Do you speak of the penmanship? Yeah, damn it, I just can't remember. Do you recognize it, Justine? Compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him, though. Do it just like you practiced with a piercing glare and angled hips. Wait, not that! Those are my notes! No, I mean... It seems you have been rather looking forward to the inmates' visits. Never mind that. I'm talking about the handwriting of the tasks themselves. Stop yanking my chain. Now that you mention it, I do feel as though I've seen that handwriting somewhere before. Can I say?
Excuse
Keep
me.
your nose out of other people's business, inmate. To be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this list is certainly concerning to me. Who made this list? And why? What do you mean? The goal's pretty obvious. It's to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly is the purpose of training him? Rehabilitation? But that is merely our master's order. Someone other than him wrote this list, correct? Then let's just assume there's some purpose we don't know about. If you're right about in our assumption, the purpose will be clear once he finishes the whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. Hearing something logical from you is like a cool rush of air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. You didn't need to say that. Now then, let us reward you for successfully completing our task. We will now grant you access to the special treatment. We hereby permit you to create personas you wouldn't normally be able to handle. But the catch is, you'll still have to pay the price for it. Make sure you use this to the fullest so your rehabilitation comes to fruition. Do not disappoint us. Yeah, this is kind of overpowered. We can now pay a ton of money to create personas of a higher level. Pretty nice and pretty overpowered if you use it and abuse it. Especially since money comes by so easily. Now then, allow me to give you your next assignment. Please note that the next privilege we provide for you will be quite powerful indeed. Therefore, we will require that you complete 3 tasks before you can receive it. Alright, here's task number 1.
Now.
Neko Shogun with Dekaja. Yeah. Okay, so, what we could do here is we can make, actually we need to grab an Orobus. And I think from here on out, I'm just gonna get as many as I can before talking to them. Because this is gonna be a long time if we don't do that. Orobus has Dekaja innately. And we need to have a High Pixie. Okay, I think I passed it. I passed it. Why do I never remember where these things are? There you are. High Pixie. Fuse these guys to make a Sudama. Just fast forward through that because there's no point in watching all that. I always forgot to go back and get Sudama, so I guess it's nice that we have him now. And what we need to grab now, this is a triple fusion, by level, and we need to grab a Kodama and an Anzu, which I think we got Kodama at least. Kodama, oh no. Please tell me I have you. Okay, these are Futaba shadows. Oh, please don't tell me I didn't get you. Because that's going to really suck if I never did. Crap. Alright, I guess I gotta go make a Kodama real quick. BRB. Yeah, that was stupid. Apparently I didn't have either of them. Which I don't know how I pulled that one off. Apparently you get Sai really early because of that too, if you needed to. Now that we have Kodama and Sudama, by the way, if you need a Kodama, use Angel and Arsene. So, there you go. Now I think we gotta get Phoenix? Anzu. Right. Anzu should be somewhere down here. Where are you? You're gonna be higher up, aren't you? Yeah, because I remember we fused you a long time ago. There you are. Also, if you have, if you leveled up Anzu to level 28, he'll also get Tekaja. But, this was probably the easier way to do that. Advanced Fusion. There is Neko Shogun, which I love Neko Shogun. He's so cute. He's a cat. And he's a Shogun. Because why not, right? Alright, let's just do this and then we'll get Tekaja. There we go. That's the only thing I want to worry about.
It will receive
Tekaja.
Let us begin.
Booyah. And thanks to this, oh yeah, you have a special move, Cornered Fang. Medium physical damage of one foe, and it powers up when surrounded. Pretty interesting move. I almost just deleted Tekaja by accident. Defense Master, don't need you. Go. And Fortified Moxie. Okay. And just to make another persona so we don't have to go and make another one after we talk to them, we need to make a Lachesis with Tetaraja. Apparently Principality knows it. Which I hope I didn't get rid of, because if I did, that's really annoying. Principality. Okay, I do have it. Good. So get a Principality. And then, what's it? Yeah, okay, so we need to get a Sandman. This is kind of weird, fusion here. Sandman. And then we also need a Thoth, which I believe we did make one a long time ago. There you are. There we go. We do need all three, though. Not for a triple fusion, but we need a Principality into Sandman. Oh. That was stupid. Why did I get the Thoth? I needed the Anzu. Why did I do that? Okay, whatever. Actually, does this Thoth have... Yeah, no, it doesn't. Okay, so I just got you for no reason. Oh, crap. I didn't want to do that. You're really getting the hang of this whole growth thing. What's wrong, Justine? It's nothing vital. However, presiding over the growth of another feels almost nostalgic in a way. Do you feel the same, Caroline? What do you mean? We've never taken care of someone like this before. You are not wrong about that. And yet, our duty to aid his rehabilitation aside, observing his growth feels oddly familiar. That can't be right. The inmate's growth and this rehabilitation thing are the exact same thing.
Hey, inmate!
The growth you're getting from these tasks is helping you with your rehabilitation, right? Probably. See, Justine? They're the same. Is that not something we should judge for ourselves, though? Anyway, Justine, don't forget about our job. The duty we've been handled is, the duty we've been handed is all that matters. Don't think about anything else. I suppose you are correct. I guess you're gonna keep worrying about this till the inmate finishes his rehabilitation, huh, Justine? Look what you've done, inmate. Getting us all wrapped up in your fate. Ugh. Could it be? What's wrong? Nothing. But I believe I'm beginning to look forward to seeing whether the inmate can complete his tasks. You heard her. Don't disappoint us, inmate. Rank 6. Thank God we're almost done with this. And yeah, this is going to be the entirety of this episode. I apologize. Next task. Justine?
Farewell.
Yeah, the Lachesis with Tetraraja. I looked into the future. I'm probably going to skip a lot of these, like, fusions, because they're just annoying. So Thoth. Make a Thoth with Tetraraja. After that, I probably should have grabbed the Anzu before this, but poor Anzu gets fused a lot for this for some reason. Anzu, here we go. If you do this, you'll guarantee it. Yeah, here we go. Lachesis, or Lachesis. And then let's transfer over Tetraraja, concentrate, sure. Alternatively, you could get a Clotho up to level 28 and fuse it with Regents. However, it's weird because if Clotho is over level 34, it will make a different persona because Treasure Demon fusions are very odd. So there's a lot of different rules with leveling when it comes to Treasure Demons, so be careful if you're going to go that route. Anyway, there's Tetraraja. Now, I believe... Yeah, so the next one is Hecatoncheires with Masukunda. So, I think we have a Lelum high enough. Lelum. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to fuse one. Give me a minute. If you need to make a Lelum so it can have a high enough level to get the move, you can always fuse an Orlov and a Koh-i-Noor. If you fuse two Treasure Demons together, they will always have the same outcome because you can't level up Treasure Demons. So, we just need to level this up, and wow, that's a lot of bonus. Jesus. Alright, and then just transfer whatever. That's fine. After the Lelum is fused, we need to fuse it with an Anzu again. I'm not even kidding. Poor Anzu, man. He's just in fusion fuel for this thing. I feel really bad for him. I actually like Anzu. He's a cool design. But whatever. Alright, Lelum into Anzu for Hecatoncheires. What the hell kind of thing are you? Alright, let's do... I guess... This doesn't really matter. What do I need? Masukunda. There we go. Masukunda. And then Dodge Bless, I guess, to help you out. We could technically use you. But, you know, it's not that imperative. Besides, there's going to be a persona at the very end. And that I'm definitely going to use because it is overpowered as all hell. And, well... I'll explain my reasoning for why I waited so long to get these personas. So, you get Endure. Rebellion, get rid of Regen 2, I guess. Fortified, oh, that's not specific to Neko Shogun. Okay. Gatling Blow is, though, for you, light to 3 to 4 times. Okay. And I'm just gonna, register, because the rest of these personas are gonna have to be, like, triple executions, so... Talk to you guys again. Lachesis with Tetraraja. Getting the hang of it. Alright, let's keep moving to the next task before things get all messy like last time. No difficult questions, Justine. Just give him his assignment.
Yes.
Understood. Huh? What's up with you? You're not usually this cooperative. I have no intention of abandoning my duty, but I would like to know the truth of this situation. After all, we possess a mysterious list which seems to have foretold the current state of affairs. Who wrote it? Why do I recognize the penmanship? Why does observing growth feels nostalgic? And beyond that, what was the true intent of its creator?
Yeah.
I thought I said no difficult questions. To be honest, though, I have arrived at a hypothesis. What? You know the answer? We managed the inmate's power via several arcana, which symbolize the mystic nature of this world. In truth, the encounter we share with him is represented by the Strength Arcana. Strength represents great power, a mighty will, and the awakening of the unknown. Sounds about right. Caroline, in our interactions, has the inmate been the only one to have had something awaken within him? Perhaps therein lies the answer. What's that supposed to mean? Ah, damn it, why do I feel so weird? Are you guys finished? Shut up, inmate. Can't you see we're in the middle of something? Although, this next task is going to be the 8th one. There aren't too many left on the list. You've come this far, inmate. I hope you can see it through. If you do so, the answer will surely become clear. And, you're more than just some random schmuck to us now. You're the only one who can find the answer we're looking for. You got that, inmate? Why does everyone want me to do stuff for them? Rank 7. We're immediately going to get rank 8 from this, too, because we already have the other persona. Which is kind of funny. Next up, the thing you already have. And it already puts you into the thing. Not many tasks left. We might be getting close to finding out the hidden goal behind that list. You know, thanks to you, I'm actually starting to look forward to seeing what happens. Your attitude has shifted quite considerably, Caroline. I see now that the harsh mask you wear during the fashion ritual is nothing more than a facade. What? Perhaps in your heart, you have longed for the days that the inmate would come to fuse the specified personas. That's not true. And what about you, Justine? You've been awful chatty lately. I suppose you are correct. I've never heard you laugh before, Justine. We have both clearly changed quite a bit recently. Perhaps my hypothesis is true after all.
Yes.
We have thought if we were to complete the list, we would bring it to light the intent of its creator. We have overseen the inmate, all the while considering the changes that have begun to appear within him. However, can it truly be said that the inmate is the only one who has changed? The completion of these tasks has also had a great impact on both my consciousness and my memories. No way! Are you trying to say this list isn't supposed to change the inmate, but rather ourselves? I have no proof of that. However, if this list represented the will of our master, why has it fallen into our hands and not remained in his? This has got to be some kind of joke. You're telling me somebody made it so they could change us? But why? You okay there? What's happening? I can hear a voice in my head. Wait, I recognize this voice. Caroline. What seems to be the matter? You are behaving quite abnormally. Does something trouble you? Our apologies, Master. Is the inmate proving to be too horrible a subject for you? No, the fault does not lie with him. If you must reprimand anybody, or anyone, let it be us. Caroline. I see. Very well. Continue onward with his rehabilitation. Our deepest apologies for that brief loss of composure. Now then, as you have completed 3 tasks, let's bestow upon you the next reward. We will now grant you access to the guillotine booster. Think of it as a way to increase the number of personas you can make with the group guillotine. Plus, now you can perform some extra strong fusions using 5 or 6 personas. You should be able to figure it out with some effort, inmate. I mean, you've come this far, right? We expect that you will put its services to good use. 6 personas. Or 5 to 6 is ridiculous. Yeah, lots of fusions we can do. So I guess we've changed, huh? That much is clear. Strength, the 11th Arcana, which means nearly evenly splits the major 22. The awakening of the unknown, a solitary of woman calmly coming to face a lion. Caroline, let us assign the inmate his next task before we discuss this matter any further. If this list is meant to change us, that change must surely be important. Fine. Next task.
Listen well.
Next 2 are gonna be hard.
Farewell.
Bugs with Samarakarm. Yeah, we had to wait until we can get bugs. Let's get rid of you, rid of you, rid of you, and rid of you. First, we need to get Haridi, which, oh, and thanks to that, you've lessened the cost of grabbing personas out of here. We need to get a Haridi. Yeah, that's gonna be kind of, also, I don't think we have Pisaka, so we're gonna have to make both of those, so let me get the fusion for that real quick.
Are you finished?
I did not mean to exit out of there. If you need to make a Haridi, sadly enough, Anzu is going to be required for this too, at least for this kind of fusion. Tomlin and Anzu makes a Haridi.
You really need selective skills.
So, and Haridi gets Samarakarm at level 41, so we should be good there. After that, we just need to fuse it with Pixie and Pisaka, so I'll make these 3 real quick, and yeah, we'll do the triple fusion. There we go, bugs. Apparently I already had the Pisaka. He is in Mementos, but if you need to make one, use, well, if you have the DLC, Izanagi and Oni. Otherwise, use Sandman and Orobus. Although that might be different, so take that with a grain of salt. Let's do some Samarakarm, and then I guess Dream Needle, Rampage, and Sayo. That's fine. I mean, you already have Sayodyne, but whatever. I'm not too concerned with what personas we can get from you, or persona level we can get from you, because you are going to be very overpowered. But there's one more that's going to be really, really, really powerful. Automataru Kaja is really nice, though. Triple down. Get rid of Sayo. Evade physical. Okay. Last thing. We need to get a Dakini, which, let me get the fusion for that real quick. Okay. To get a Dakini, we need to grab a Byakko and a Lachesis. Where is... Okay, I already have you, so that's good. And then Lachesis. There you are. Dakini is a persona we technically get later, but we are at the level to get it, so... okay, yeah, Byakko, Dakini. There we go. This thing's a really good physical attacker, too. I don't think we need to do anything specific. Yeah, we just have to get Dakini to level 52, which is already flashing. We're fine. Doubles counter damage, and then we'll do counter strike. Actually, don't do counter strike because high counters technically worse, but I'm gonna at least get concentrate and I guess ice boost and evade fire. This one I kind of want to see what I can get with, so that's why I'm kind of being methodical about this. And then Muraku Kaja, sure.
Now for a rebirth.
After Dakini, there we go. Lots of stuff. High counter. Booyah. After that, we need to fuse a Dakini with Ameno Uzume to create an Anubis. Make sure you transfer over the high counter. So I'm going to go do that real quick. After that, we need to make a Horus, which we did see that we can make earlier. What do we need? Trying not to use all the ones that require treasure demons, because it's kind of random with them, level-wise. We don't have that. Do we have Fortuna? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Okay, oh, here we go. Okay. We have Norn already. So we need to go grab a Thoth. Begone, Thoth! There we go. Create a Horus between these two. Really? What the crap! It's supposed to be these two. Oh, wait. Am I stupid? Did I not grab the... I didn't... Oh, wait, no, it's up here. Derp. I was not paying attention. Alright, let's do this. Let's take over Zeodyne, Aegon, what else? Tarakaja, and then Repel Physical. After all of that, Advanced Fusion, Seth.
Not terrible.
This thing is a monster. It looks kind of derpy, but I love him. So let's see what we can get. Make sure you take high counter. We also do have the high counter skill card, so all of that was kind of unnecessary. You got the high counter one from a Mementos mission from Mishima. So you should have it at this point if you've been following along. Seth is going to be really, really powerful. Okay, so what do I want here? I guess I want double counter damage. That sounds really good. Okay, so yeah, lots of options here. First of all, high counter. We could do Repel Physical. I kind of wish I did this on the Fusion Alarm, but it's fine. We don't need it. Zeodyne. And then let's do... I guess, yeah, we'll just do Kogon and Aegon.
It will receive a great deal
Yeah, let's do it.
Now for a rebirth.
Seth is really, really powerful. Also, I don't think he pronounces it as Seth. It's like Set. Because I think it's like... I don't know what mythology he comes from. We can look, though. After all of that, Gun Amp, which is really nice. You're mostly going to be an attacker, so I'm not really too worried about Masukakaja. Fire Break, completely pointless. Fortify Spirit. Ooh, okay. There we go. That is all of the personas you gotta make for these twins. I don't have any to register, so let's get through the rest of their Arcana now, shall we?
What? Oh, it would
Yep,
seem
there's our
that-
bugs. Thinking back on our encounters here, we have lost our composure in front of you quite a few times. So, me and Justine had a little talk. I don't know how to put this, but we don't know each other too well, even though we're so close. We also have come to realize that each of our complements the faults of the other of us quite nicely.
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever had a deep conversation like that with anyone before. Oh, and it made me remember something super important. I bet you want to hear what that was. Isn't that right, inmate? I'd like that. Of course you would.
Listen up.
The thing I remembered is something someone once told me. You explain it, Justine. Essentially, the 22 Arcana represents a journey. The Fool embarks on a pilgrimage through the numbers, overcoming death and eventually obtaining the world. In short, this journey is the tale of one's path through life. So, we realized something. If this wildcard thing, the potential of the Fool, provides that you're a traveler, proves that you're a traveler, then your becoming stronger will lead us all in the right direction. That may be the true meaning of rehabilitation, or perhaps it is something beyond even that. Regardless, one thing we can be sure of is that this list was written with the intent of being completed. Understanding and having faith in that intent is the change this list has brought about in us. Not that somebody like you would be able to comprehend that, but for us, it was something really important to learn. Oh, and I think we might know who that voice in my head was too. I can't tell you right now, though. Why not? First of all, we don't have any way to actually prove it. Secondly, if it is indeed true, everything we have come to know would be thrown into question. Regardless, we have grown able to reflect on ourselves thanks to you. This may not be something I should be saying to you, but I have quite enjoyed our time spent together. You hear that, inmate? You better overcome this ruined stuff. Keep surviving, all the way until you learn the truth, together. We vow to do everything in our power to assist you, for the sake of your future and our own. You've come around pretty damn quickly. Rank 9. One more to go.
All right.
And thank God I won't have to talk for this one either. So there you have it. Don't expect us to play nice just because we believe in you, though. We're going to be as strict as ever.
Farewell.
Now then, it is time I assign you the final task before you receive your immensely powerful reward. Immensely powerful indeed.
Now.
Seth with high counter.
Up, inmate.
We already have it.
My. That's it! That's the persona we asked for! You really made it? The inmate with all those pitiful personas actually managed this. I guess I can compliment you this time. Well done. You have far exceeded our original expectations. This may not be a proper thing to say to an inmate, but you have done extraordinary work. You're a real handful, but I gotta give you some credit. As for the next task we will assign to you, there is nothing. You have fulfilled every duty available to you. As the ones who rule over power, our role is... rule over... power. Why did I say that? A voice is echoing in my head. Justine?
Rule over power?
It is nothing. Just my head. These memories. The one who first wrote this list. It was me? Or was it us? Just... what are we?
Are you okay?
My apologies. Don't worry. This has happened to me too. Inmate! This is all your fault for not keeping your mouth shut!
What the hell?
Caroline, do not shift the blame onto him. Ugh. I hope you know you're a real handful, inmate. But fine. I'll grant you that privilege. We've really gone soft, huh? Perhaps you are too embarrassed to admit how much his concern pleased you. No! Anyway, we're gonna give you a great ability this time. You're gonna cry tears of joy when you get it. And, inmate, there's no doubt you're a problem child. But honestly, we're real impressed that you conquered all the trials we put forth. You hold a surprisingly great potential. So, fight. I'm sure you'll be able to accomplish anything you put your mind to. And you'd better put a stop to the ruin, okay?
Leave it to me.
Trickster, I believe in you. Prove to us that you can reach the truth. We will be waiting for you.
Finally, it's over.
I am that
Oh, that
one
took
shall
so
be
long. Ultimate secret power of strength. VIP treatment reduces amount of money needed for special treatment. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a lot less. You could craft pretty much any persona you wish at this point.
Alright.
And now we can get Zhao Gongen, most powerful persona of the Strength Arcana.
Be careful not to lose focus. You're still in rehabilitation till you can get out from behind the bars. Got that, inmate?
Sounds good to me. I'm just glad I'm done talking to you assholes. Yeah. So I wanted to do all that just so we can get this persona, because this thing is it's nutso. It is nutso. Yeah, Egyptian god of the desert, chaos, and evil. Murdered his brother Osiris, tried to become a chief god, but was castrated by Osiris' son Horus. Man, poor Osiris. yeah, that's the entirety of the Strength Arcana. Like I said, I wanted to wait for that long because we have pretty much all of our Arcanas done, which means we would be able to get the moves necessary if we needed to fuse different personas for different moves. So that's why I waited so long on that. Along with that, we had to wait till we get the levels. So anyway, besides all of that, I'm going to end things off here. It is already long-winded as it is. So next time on Persona 5 Royal, we'll escape the palace and decide what we're going to do next. So I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.